Hey everyone, Inferno here, and I just wanted to sit down and make a quick video to talk about GlitchX 2024. I apologize that this video is coming like almost a week after the event. Just so much was going on outside of YouTube. I got really busy, and so unfortunately I wasn't able to make a video. But here I am, finally able to really get a grasp on this whole thing, give you all my thoughts, as well as talk a little bit about what the internet had to say about it, because that's always fun. And let me tell you, this event is quite divisive. But before I go any further, I just want to ask you guys that if you enjoy my content, if you'd please consider subscribing and hit that notification bell. We are so close to 20,000 subscribers, and I know we're getting close to the end of the year, so I'd be surprised if we hit it before then, but I still want to at least try. You guys have been showing a tremendous amount of support on the channel lately, and I am incredibly grateful. So yeah, let's get to 20,000 subscribers. I know it's possible with your support. Anyway, let's talk about GlitchX, shall we? This GlitchX was a bit different than last year's. So last year's was a nearly 5-hour live stream with different segments in between, and this year's GlitchX was much more in line with a Nintendo Direct. In fact, at least for me, this truly did feel like a Nintendo Direct for indie animation, and I love that. There are so many indie creators out there who just want to try and make it big, but because of the landscape of the animation industry, it's easier said than done. Most of these creators rely on Kickstarters, Patreon, merch sales. It's really hard, and it's really nice to see a company like Glitch, seeing how they're basically the biggest indie animation company in the world at the moment. It's nice to see a company of their scale shed light on so many smaller creators. So in that regard, I think GlitchX this year did its job, and I think it did it pretty well. I enjoyed it for the most part. Like I said, it felt like a Nintendo Direct. There were highlight reels showing trailers for these different indie animated shows, several of which I would have never heard of if not for GlitchX. So I'm super grateful that it opened me up to a whole new world of indie animation. There are so many of these amazing pilots that I need to check out, that I've been recommended so many times, but just there's so many, and I'm trying to take it easy, go one by one through these like pilots in different series, but this event just gave me so many more projects that I need to check out. Like Punch Forever is probably one of the highlights for me. It just gives me that old 1980s anime vibe, which I know is the intention, but I love that style. I'm so happy that it introduced more people to Monkey Wrench. That's another series which I absolutely love, and I'm super excited for the next episode because there's a Monkey Wrench video I really want to make, but I want to release it around the time episode 4 comes out, just because, you know, it's relevant. But, you know, just so many of these creators got their time to shine. There's so many to be able to list here, but go check them out. I'll leave a link to GlitchX in the description, so just go check it out and show these creators your support, because they truly need it and they deserve it. Alright, let me finish gushing about this year's GlitchX, because like I said, I think it did its job really well. I liked this year's GlitchX, but on the complete opposite side of the spectrum, there is an entire group of people that absolutely hated this year's GlitchX. I actually went ahead and asked you all over on my community page what you guys thought of this year's GlitchX, and the majority of you seemed to really enjoy it, but there were quite a few of you that didn't like it so much. Now I feel like The hatred towards GlitchX this year comes down to mostly a single thing: the lack of any sort of announcement from Glitch themselves. I know there were many people begging for news about the Amazing Digital Circus Episode 4, the Gaslight District, Murder Drone Season 2. There were so many people spamming it in the chat during the Olin Rogers interview. There were so many people during that segment that were just spamming Murder Drone Season 2, and I thought that was pretty disrespectful. And the fact that people were begging for news on a show that ended only a few months ago is a little ridiculous, to say the least. I won't dive too deep into it because I want to have this video remain pretty positive for the most part. But yeah, don't be like the people that are just begging for news. Like, I understand people want more murder drones. I want more murder drones. But I have also accepted that the show is over, which it seems like a lot of people have not accepted that Murder Drones is over. But anyway, back to the lack of Glitch news. I feel like, yeah, that's definitely why people didn't like this event. It was more so focused on other creators. Kevin at the end even said, like, this time around they're not going to do the typical Nintendo Direct one more thing, but instead he gave a message to indie creators, which I thought was nice. And I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed that we didn't get news about, at the very least, the Gaslight District that was announced at GlitchX last year. So November of 2023, and if you want to go even further than that, the original trailer for the Gaslight District came out in November of 2022 before Glitch picked up the project. So I understand to a degree people being a little impatient, but you also got to realize that this is an indie studio working on multiple projects at once. Just by looking at the art style alone, you can already tell that this is definitely the most ambitious project Glitch has ever worked on. So I understand them needing extra time. Like, yes, in their Christmas post last year, they did say that we'd be getting more news about the Gaslight District in 2024, and more recently, when the Glitch Inn was revealed, Kevin mentioned that the Gaslight District was coming very soon. And that's still kind of possible. Like, for all we know, it could still come out before the end of the year. I know some people are a little worried because Glitch made a tweet after GlitchX saying see you all next year, basically. And yeah, some people are taking that as like, oh, they're probably just talking about see you at next year's GlitchX. But others are taking it as like, oh, this is basically it for Glitch in 2024. And that could very well be the case. Yes, they said that the Gaslight District was coming soon, but you also got to realize that, like I said before, this is indie animation. Unexpected things can happen. They are clearly not sticking to any sort of deadline, because they would have given us a release date a long time ago if that were the case. They want to take their time with it, and I respect that. So even if the project was delayed to 2025, I'm willing to wait, because I know that the end product is going to be fantastic. Just by looking at that very, very short teaser, you can already tell, like, this is going to be one hell of a show. But to write off the entire event as a whole, because, you know, Glitch didn't reveal anything from their studio, you know, it sucks for a lot of the people who put their time into collaborating with Glitch to have their projects featured. Like, it's to me, it's a little disrespectful. Like, yeah, I can understand to a degree being disappointed. That's okay. But I'm seeing some people take it to the extreme when it comes to hating. Hell, I'm seeing people say that the Gaslight District is gonna get canceled because it wasn't shown during GlitchX, which is a little ridiculous. Come on now. But yeah, rant aside, I feel like I rant a lot. But there's just a lot to say about this event. I enjoyed it. I thought it was really nice to get the spotlight on all of these shows that I, again, wouldn't have heard of otherwise. So yeah, I have a lot of things to check out now, which I'm super happy about. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. I personally don't think the event was disappointing. I mean, it was disappointing if you're a diehard Glitch fan and who only care for their announcements. Like, yeah, I was hoping for some news from Glitch, but I know that behind the scenes, they're cooking. They are cooking hard. God, I really shouldn't talk like that. I should stop talking like a brain rot YouTuber.